What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jones at 4K, bringing you guys another Forza Horizon 5 drift tune and build video. Today I wanted to do something different. I wanted to build a supercar or a hypercar, and nothing really came to mind. So today we're going to be building the 2019 Zenvo TSR-S. We're going to get into the build of the car, followed by the tune, and then we're going to take it down the mountain to see if we can also put up 1,000,000 points and 3 starter zone. Alright guys, without wasting no time, let's dive into the build. Starting off with the conversion. The only choices you have is to swap the drivetrain, which we left at rear wheel drive. For the transmission, we're using the drift transmission 4-speed. And then for the differential, we're using the drift differential. Under platform and handling, we have the drift springs and dampers. We have the race roll cage, and we also have the race weight reduction. For aero and appearance, you can only change the front bumper, and we left the stock front bumper. For the tires and the rims, we're using the Horizon Semi-Slicks for the compound. We're using the stock 245 in the front, and we're using the stock 325 in the rear. For the track width, we have it maxed out in the front, and we also have the second selection in the rear. For the rim choice, you're only able to adjust the front rim size, and I left the stock at 20-inch. And then for the rim choice, we have the specialized work wheels. We have the Work Emotions 11Rs. And then for the engine, we have the stock engine block, and then we have the stock displacement. And I did build this car with the race supercharger, and 1400 was just a little bit much for this car. So we're using the stock displacement with the stock supercharger. For the tune itself, we're using 25 front PSI and then 22 rear PSI. For the gear ratio, we have a 385 final drive, a 300 first gear, a 180 second, a 147 third, and then a 125 fourth. For the alignment, we're running -5 degrees camber in the front, 0 camber in the rear, 0.1 toe out in the front, and then -0.3 degrees toe in the rear. And then we're also running 3 degrees front caster. For the roll bars, we're running 11.9 roll bar in the front, and then 29.8 in the rear. For the springs, we're using a 728-pound spring in the front, and then a 560-pound spring in the rear. And then the ride height, I made it level at 3.9 in the front, and then left the rear all the way down at 3.9 in the rear. For the dampening, on the rebound stiffness, we have 9.5 in the front with 11.4 in the rear. And then for the bump stiffness, we have 4.7 in the front with 3.7 in the rear. For the aero, you can only adjust the rear aero, so I took it all the way down to 175 pounds. For the brake balance, we have 80% brake balance with the 50% brake pressure. And then for the differential, we have 100% acceleration with 100% deceleration. Giving this car a lock diff, we're gonna take it down the mountain and see if we can put down 1,000,000 points. All right, guys, we done made it to the top of the mountain. Let's not waste no time. Let's take it downhill. Go ahead and get some heat in these tires real quick. The supercharger in this car is actually extremely loud, but forget that. Let's talk about this wing, man. I was driving this car and I did not know that the wing did this. Like when I was tuning this car earlier, I didn't know that the wing did this, and I want to let you guys know, man, that is so distracting. Like, it's really distracting, man. I was turning my head trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I don't know, that's weird to me. This wing is super weird. But I mean, it's pretty I mean, besides it being weird, and I mean I understand that this is a track car, race car, whatever you want to call it, so that having an active aero like that is fairly useful. But it is weird to see it do that, like that, snap left and right, left and right, left and right. And if you hit the brakes real hard, it tilts forward. That's pretty nice. But we're not racing here, we're doing some skitty boy things. I'm glad I chose this car. I was gonna do a Pagani, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not skilled enough. The Pagani was a little difficult to tune. Yeah, the Pagani was a little difficult to tune. I'm gonna have to spend some more time. What's up, drivers? Spend some more time with it. So we're gonna rock out with this Zenvo. Which this car, I mean, this car handles. I mean, out the box, man, this car handles okay for for what kind of car it is. And then you turn it into a drift car. Like it really didn't have a lot of oversteer or understeer tendencies at all. It was fairly balanced. I mean, even now the car is fairly balanced as well. I just wanted to try something different, and I'm glad I picked this car, because this car is definitely it's fun. It's a handful. It makes big power. Has a really good RPM band. Has a really good power HP pool. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better motor, and it is really responsive, very responsive. I mean, it's extremely responsive, and I like it. I like it a lot. I know everybody at some point has gotten this car. You guys should definitely try it out, though. Try out your own build. Try out your own build. Try it for yourself, man. It's a fun car to drive. Like I said, if you keep pushing it, it makes 1,400 horsepower if you use, and it probably makes more than that if you use the race engine block as well. But this car is super dope. It has a really good interior as well. But this wing is just funny to me. I just realized it's raining. I didn't even know that. But we did it. 1,027,000 in the Zenvo TSR-S. Nice little track car turned drift car. It's not bad. It's really fun to drive, man. Even in the wet. This car's so nice. I like this color choice too. It's so nice. But guys, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, like the video, comment down below if you have any other suggestions, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.